Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dash, and welcome to day 2 of 15 days of Dash. So, okay, I wanted to look real cute and real elegant for this video because this shit finna be crazy. I'm fixing to teach you how to be a master manipulator in this video, okay? Because remember, I'm taking you through Shawty's journey through these 15 days because she was the perfect example, you know? And in the last video, I told you how she became a shark. So now I'm going to talk about what it takes to be a shark, how you too can become a shark. And for me, when I was formulating the idea of this video, the only words that came to my mind was seek and destroy. If you haven't heard that song by SZA, it's a hit. It's a hit, okay? But either way, this video is all about sharks seeking and destroying, okay? I'm going to teach you how to be a shark in this video. And the thing is, I'm not telling you to go do this. I'm not telling you to go do this, okay? I'm going to teach you how to be a shark, and I'm going to tell you 4 things that can happen if you choose to be a shark. Negative things, okay? So we're going to find the balance in this, but I wanted to make sure you understand that we're finna get really into it in this video. No matter what, there are some gems that you're going to be able to pick up from this, and I hope you choose to pick up these gems and use them in a positive way for your life, okay? No matter where you are in your journey. And once again, by the end of the 15 days, the whole layout of lessons over these 15 days will make all the sense in the world, okay? So as you know, yesterday, the app access was $47 rather than $97. I don't know if I was saying 47 or 49. It's the same thing though. It's $2 difference, but it's $47 a month. And if you sign up at the $47 a month opt-in level, you're set there for month to month. It's never going to go up to 97. It's always going to stay at 47 as long as you stay subscribed, okay? Today's deal of the day is $100 off the Date Like a Goddess workshop. This is one of my most sought after workshops ever. One of my biggest workshops I ever created. It's actually broken down into 7 different segments, and it is the shit, okay? A lot of my private clients have access to this. I don't promote it often. This is the last time it will be openly promoted because it is going to become a private coaching only offer because of the intensity and the knowledge inside of that specific workshop. So yeah, you know, so if you do decide to make your purchase, please feel free to email me directly after your purchase if you want immediate access, or you can wait 24 hours. Regardless, you need to have a free account on my app because everything that you purchase from me that is digital or anything along those lines is always going to be found within my app. You're always going to be able to access it through the app. So make sure you have the app. You can download it through the App Store for $7.99 a month. But if you purchase a larger program, you can download and create a free account, and I can add the program to your account, and it will be the only thing on the account. But regardless, it's there. It's $100 off. It will be below this video, so you can easily make your purchase. It is, like I said, one of my most sought after workshops. I never imagined that I would be giving you $100 off for it, but fuck it, you know, like we're living and we're thriving during this 15 days, and I want to give you guys everything that I possibly can, okay? So the links to day 1 and day 2 are below. If the $47 option is not clickable and no longer available, there will be other days throughout this 15 days where you can get full access to the app for $47. Please be aware that Sugarland University houses all of my Sugar Baby stuff, period. After these 15 days, Divine Sugar Baby, everything along those lines will not be available to be purchased. Like, it's just what it is. It's either going to be inside of the app or you will be then purchased it outside of the app already. So totally up to you, okay? But either way, just want you guys to know everything you need is inside of the app. And I'm fixing to teach you how to really body being a shark in this video. So buckle the fuck up and let's get into it. Okay, so before we get directly into the shark tips, let's catch you up on her story. So the last part I ended with when telling her story in the last video was how she decided enough was enough. She decided to become the woman she was going to become. She had dabbled and dabbled on several different things, and then she found her fucking way, stepped into her vibe, and it was up ever since, right? During that era, she decided to really embrace every aspect of the woman she'd become. She took it there. She took it extra far, you know? And she really had to learn how to navigate getting everything that she wants, and she took it to the extreme. You'll understand once I go through these specific tips on how to be a shark. But in this era, she was basically focused on what she wanted to achieve, what she wanted people to think of her, and what was going to be her next finesse. That's pretty much the way her brain works. Nothing else outside of that really excited her. Nothing else made her really want to, you know, really wanted to grab her attention. She just didn't give a fuck. If it wasn't beneficial to her directly, it wasn't necessary for her in any way, shape, or form, okay? She was a shark. She was the shark. So either way, the big thing to know when you decide to be a shark, you are basically deciding to become a master at the game, right? Now, life and what we're doing and living on a regular basis, we're living in a fucking video game. Like, we are navigating every single thing, right? But this game is different. This is like the game of life. Like, this is the true game, in the essence of looking at things as the observer. Okay, pulling yourself out. So now I talk to my private clients and my mastermind clients and everybody else that I'm coaching about being the observer. Okay, you are the observer. This was the first time she decided to step back and be the observer. And from this essence, she was doing this from a wounded perspective. She wasn't doing this from a healed or a divine perspective. She was doing this from a I'm gonna get what the fuck I want regardless of whatever, and nothing's gonna stop me energy. Okay, but when you are the shark, you're the observer. You're in the game, but you're actually the person outside of the game directing the person inside the game. Okay, so these tips are going to help you understand how to do that. All right, once again, there's a warning. This is the warning. Okay, this is the warning, because y'all know I am a healed divine lady now. Okay, I'm a healed divine lady now, but I want you guys to know, if you're going to be a shark, you may as well be a good one, bitch. You know what I mean? So first things first, you have to know what you want. You have to define your objectives and what you want to achieve, and you have to have clear, specific goals and direction with it, okay? So now in the last video, we talked about defining the type of woman you wanted to be, everything along those lines. Now I'm talking about the task in hand. What do you want, okay? Whether it be a man, whether it be a certain type of man, whether it be a certain type of career, whether it be a certain amount of money, whether it be a certain lifestyle. What do you want? So many people think they know what they want, and so many people think they're going about getting it, not realizing that they really haven't defined it, and that every time it gets close, they're really pushing it away because they haven't defined it. You will almost be afraid and back yourself away from the things that you say you want if you haven't defined it, and things start to pop up and you're like, oh shit, I can have something that easy. I can have it that easy, but I didn't even realize it, you know? But a lot of people can't even get there because they're not even at the point where they can clarify what it is you truly want. You like the idea of a lot of different things. You're intrigued and you have desires for a lot of different things. But what do you actually want? You have to know. You have to know it, and you have to decide, and once you know and decide, you stick to it. And the thing is, I always tell y'all, we don't talk in the essence of the universe or God testing us. No, because that's not how it works. Everything happens exactly how it's supposed to. But you better know that some things will come along the way, and God and the universe is watching to see how she gonna react to that, because if she says she wants this, then she won't contradict herself by choosing that, right? So you got to know what you want, and you got to be firm in it, and nobody has to get it. It might be so far out of alignment from what everybody around you wants and what they want to achieve and what they got going on. It might be something completely off the fucking wall. But if that's what you want, a shark is going to get what she wants. So you choose that first, okay? Okay, number 2, confidence is key. Now, for years, I have sat here and told you guys the depth of confidence. I'm sorry, I just got a really cute text. I'm trying not to become a my man ass bitch, but okay. Either way, confidence. I don't think you understand the delusional level of confidence you have to be on to be a shark. This is when you fake it till you fucking make it. Because during this era, she didn't really have the confidence that she has now, the way she thrives in life. She didn't have that confidence. Bitch, this shit was fake. This shit was fuck it. I'm fixing to rock out. Fuck it, I'm finna try it. Fuck it, this can't be worse than where the fuck I just came from. So I'm fixing to try to be the most confident person I could be. And that's what she chose to be. She chose to show up in every room as the most confident, elegant baddie that she knew how to be, right? And that shit manipulated everybody in the room, okay? You have to be so damn confident. You have to be so damn confident that you believe you're unstoppable. Like, you got to really believe you're unstoppable. You got to believe you deserve all the freaking things that you say you want. Like, yeah, okay, you want this elaborate ass life. Bitch, I have never told y'all, girl, that's too big. Calm the fuck down. I have clients who say off the wall shit. Like, these bitches, I know my clients be for me because they be talking crazy how I be talking crazy. Like, you're my type of bitch, okay? I have never been a person to tell somebody, girl, okay, relax. Now, I might say, slow down, taste this first before you try to eat that, But I have never told you to aim smaller. I always want y'all to go off your fucking rocker. Be a goddamn psycho. Be a psycho about what you want. And in order to have that, have the confidence to know that you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Be so damn delulu that a person really think you crazy until you really have the things that you know you can have. But it starts with like how you really think. Confidence is like a weird thing personally, because I feel like you kind of think about it first and then you start to feel it. It's like it's a journey. Confidence itself is a journey, you know, because I feel like it's confidence in the mind, then confidence in how you feel, and then it's sureness on top of that, you know. A lot of people can be confident but not be sure. So that's why I always say the duo is the dynamic duo. But it's super important to understand that you have to have such unwavering confidence as far as the way other people perceive you in order to be a shark. Like, this is one of the key components and one of the key things to recognize in people that are successful in business. A lot of people that are successful in business, I have a specific person that popped in my head. Fucking super, 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 super rich white man. The most, oh my God, confident person when it comes to business. But when it comes to who he is, oh my God. When I say folded like a fucking piece of paper, I mean folded. Okay? So it's like, you have to understand, like, sometimes that shit be fake. But if you can really fake it at the right time with the right person, you can take the fuck over whatever you want to take over. It's all a fucking game. It's all a facade. But it's up to you to choose how to play that character the way you have to play that character. We're going to get into the characters as we keep going down this list. But you really need to understand what I'm trying to tell you right now. It doesn't have to be fucking perfect. Your confidence doesn't have to be fucking perfect when you first start doing this shit. Your confidence just has to be testable. You have to feel like, I'm finna try it. I'm finna see what the fuck happens. And then watch what happens. Okay, so next thing we're going to talk about is the character, because I was supposed to talk about the character actually with number one, but I'm in my flow, bitch. Y'all know when I get to going, okay? The one thing you need to understand is that when you're a shark and you're defining your character will constantly shift in your dating life, in your business life, in your personal life, in your relationships, the people that you have connections with. You're shifting your characters, okay? And that goes along with adapting to your environments, which is actually number 4, so I'm going to combine them. So adaptability, I talked a bit about adaptability in the last video, but this adaptability is different, okay? This adaptability comes into play once you've gained the confidence to be able to know your role, right? So now you're in this situation, and I'm telling y'all can use this advice for business. You can use this advice with personal relationships. You can use this advice with dating relationships. Doesn't fucking matter, okay? Whatever aspect of life you need to show up as a shark in, this is what you do. So adaptability, okay? You want to adapt to your environments at all costs, and you should be so comfortable that you make everyone around you comfortable, okay? You're going to adjust your strategies as needed based on the particular situation or the particular outcome that you wish to have, okay? So adapting to your environments and making other people comfortable, that's really the key to this, right? So if you know you fixing to go do something, and I'll talk to y'all about stuff like this, I feel like recently I have, but when you walk into a building, this is why it's so important to really like yourself, right? Remember how I said in the first video, you got to define that woman you becoming and become her and shit. That's a person that you like. That's a version of yourself that you like, right? It's so important to define that first, because when it comes to adaptability and comfort and making other people comfortable, that is the ultimate, like, finesse tool. Finesse in any aspect. If you can make somebody else that's mad uncomfortable with themselves more comfortable with themselves, you'll be straight for life. Everybody will love you, because that's a gift. That's a gift within itself. And this was a gift that she had. This was a gift that was just fucking impeccable. People would come in nervous and end up being so comfortable that she knew everything she needed to know by the end of the conversation. This went with girlfriends. This went with friends. This went with girlfriends, this went with partners, this went with potential business relationships, brands, everything that she did along her journey. She knew how to make the other person comfortable. And when you know how to make the other person comfortable, you can have anything that you want, right? You want people to feel vulnerable. Like, this is breaking down vulnerability. You want them to feel so vulnerable that they're willing to extend themselves by telling you so much that you actually don't need to know, but that you will be able to use to your own benefits, okay? Adaptability. And the way you do that is by being so almost like non-judgmental. Like, you can't care, and you shouldn't care. Personally, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I feel like people trust me and tell me things, whether it be family, friends, clients, whoever, because babe, I'm not gonna judge you. Like, we're all in this fucking earthly shit trying to figure it out. So who the fuck am I to try to come and judge you? Like, I don't give a fuck, man. You alive. Shit, you didn't die. That's how I feel, you know? But regardless of the fact, non-judgment is the key to being able to adapt to an environment. Because when you're not judging a situation or judging someone else, you're not in an energy of closed offness, right? And it's almost like for a person to feel like they can be vulnerable and comfortable with you, you have to be open to it, you know? And it's possible to be completely open to others, but completely closed off yourself. That's an ultimate shark play. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you have to be able to adapt to your environments. You have to be able to be a chameleon. I talked about this in the last video. You want to be able to deal with anybody and talk to anybody and make anybody comfortable. Okay? The same way you would talk to a successful ass businessman needs to be the same way you would talk to somebody that's up and coming in their career and starting a startup. There shouldn't be a defined difference. Like, they shouldn't feel like, damn, why is this person talking to me? They should be like, damn, it's so cool that she took her time to talk to me and she was cool like that. She was cool like that. That's how people need to feel. People need to feel that way about you, okay? She became a master at this. Everybody loves her. All she had to do was walk in the room and smile. Once they knew that she had that openness that they needed, all of their vulnerabilities were on the table. It's just that simple. Okay, so the next step is strategic thinking, right? And I think we could have made adaptability number 3 rather than strategic thinking being number 3, but either way, they kind of go hand in hand, okay? But you want to think strategically and plan your moves. You want to consider both short-term and long-term consequences when making decisions. And you have to remember that this goes for people, opportunities, and potential connections. So sometimes when it comes with men, you need to pay attention to this, obviously, short-term and long-term benefits, okay? Like, she would take advantage of opportunities that she knew weren't meant to last forever if she could find her benefit in the particular situation. If this opportunity was going to give her some social mobility, if this opportunity was going to put her in the right place at the right time, if this opportunity could allow her to be introduced to someone better than the person that she came with, she would be in attendance. You know what I'm saying? It's all about recognizing where the value that you need based on the first thing we talked about, knowing what you want. Okay? It's all important to understand where the value that thing is going to provide comes into play. You want to pay attention to that. Some things are also worth the long haul. So one thing she recognized as a sugar baby, right? Because she went through her sugar baby spiels. She really had her heavy sugar baby spiels in the past, took a little break and then got back into it and was dealing with more so high-level sponsors, sugar daddies from time to time, but mostly high-level sponsors, platonic relationships, everything along those lines, right? But she understood that, like, it was certain things that didn't align with certain people. If she had a big fish, she's not going to go for something small and immediate. She's going to warm him up. She's going to get him real cozy and comfortable. She's going to have him expressing all his feelings and emotions. And she's going to build that connection so where she's the one that understands when nobody else does. Then she's going to go for the gut. Then she's going to get what she wants. Then she's going to... Because he's going to take the bait. He's going to take the bait. So it's all about knowing when the fuck to be in it for the long haul and when to grab and go. Okay? Grab and go. Long haul. Okay, that's an example with dating. Now, let me give you another example. So, say for example, okay, this is another one, potential opportunity wise. So, say it's a group or a certain individual, right? I'm trying to think. I have another story, but I don't want to say it too specifically, because it's her business. But say for instance, you know that you don't really like someone, right? Or you don't really want to deal with someone on a very personal level, right? But you know they want to be your friend, and you know that befriending them could get you in a certain place that you need to get in along your up-leveling journey, right? Okay, a person that's moving in her divinity, a person that's clear and healed, is not going to be in a relationship with that person, like, as far as the friendship goes. Like, they're not going to have a relationship with that person. A shark. A shark is going to take advantage of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's how you would take advantage of an opportunity when it comes to, like, a social connection, or like if you live in a fast-paced city or you live a fast-paced life. Like, at one point she lived a very fast-paced life. She constantly ran into people who wanted to hang out with her, wanted to connect with her, that she know wasn't really great. Like, she know this person wasn't a good person, but she saw the opportunity, so she took advantage. You know what I'm saying? So Strategic thinking. You be strategic with your plans, be strategic with your moves, be strategic with your ideas, be strategic with the way you share information. You never overshare. You always are the mystery person. Nobody really needs to know or understand what the fuck is the shark's ultimate move. What's the end goal? What the fuck are they doing? What does she really be having going on? Should always be the question. Always be the question with the shark. Okay, the next one is resilience. Okay, I feel like I talked a little bit about resilience in the last video, but once again I talked about it in a different tone. So resilience in this specific aspect is all about being prepared to face challenges and setbacks and be willing to walk the fuck away when it doesn't make sense. Resilience is crucial when it comes to achieving goals and running shit and like tackling an obstacle. Okay, there's going to be obstacles along the way when you're a dreamer. There's going to be obstacles along the way when you're thinking big. There's going to be obstacles along the way when you decide to be a fucking shark. But guess what? Sharks are predators, not prey. So guess what? They might not have got that little bait, but they're going to get the next one. They're going to get the next one, right? So you have to be resilient. You have to be so resilient about going about the things that you want, okay? You have to understand that slow and steady wins the race sometimes. Sometimes it's real quick, but sometimes slow and steady is the answer. And when slow and steady wins the race, then, you know, it almost feels better. It feels like more worth the experience. And the part about being willing to walk away. So there's going to be opportunities that arise that align kinda with the things that are in that know what you want, or it could be a direct opportunity that aligns with the things in that know what you want, but something might feel a little off. Something might seem a little non-right. I don't even know why I said it like that. Something might just seem not right, right? So if that's the case, you got to be willing to walk away, because 9 times out of 10, when you're willing to walk away, that offer is still going to be present, and the one thing that made it shifty is going to be removed. But you have to be willing to walk away, because if you're not willing to walk away, then people won't really see it as a threat. You should come off as a threat. You should be so valuable that you walking away hurts more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? The person knows, okay, we need her. She can't walk away. So whether that be a relationship, whether that be a business, whether that be a friendship, you should be so goddamn valuable by just being present that that's how they feel, right? And resilience comes along with that, because resilience is all about knowing your value. You know, if you know that what you're bringing to the table is valuable, whether that be a creation of something, whether that be your presence, whatever the fuck, right? If you know that it's worth something, you're resilient in the essence of, this shit is going to go the way I know it's going to go because I truly believe in it, right? That goes back to the whole confidence thing. That's why I'm telling you these things in a line, because they all kind of go together, and you really need to understand the depth of each individual one, okay? But resilience is key. You have to be where I can't even talk. You have to be ready to hear no. You know how many times she got told no? You know how many times she had to just say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway? And you know what I'm saying? She had to, though. It was her only way. It was her only way to really get to where she wanted to go, okay? Next one, this is more of a statement than a thing, but you don't have to like your network, okay? So you want to build a strong network of connections and allies, and everyone should be useful, okay? So this is something that she learned from white men. They're the kings of this shit, right? But you don't have to like your network. You don't have to like the people that you make the most money with. It's all business at the end of the day when you're moving like a shark. It's all business. It's all business. You can't take shit personal. You can't get your personal feelings too involved in shit when it comes down to business. It's really just that simple, okay? And when it comes to your network, if you have the contacts to be able to call somebody and get something done or something resolved like this, that's when you become a shark. That's when you're really embodying a real boss. That's when you're moving, okay? Because I'm not just going to say that's when you're a shark. That's when you're a boss. But that's when you're a shark of a boss. When you really got the plays like that you're so powerful that all it takes is a fucking phone call. And you got to understand, when you have power plays like that, you obviously aren't going to like every single person, every single fucking contact. That's just not how it works, right? So be mindful of that and understand the depth of having a network that is so extensive and so valuable that you never have to question who you need for whatever you need them for. Okay, the next one is taking calculated risks, okay? Listen. This is probably the most important one on this list other than adaptability, because I think adaptability is fucking key. But taking calculated risks, you can't be afraid to take risks, and you have to make sure that they're calculated and not impulsive. And sometimes impulsive risks work. So don't ever let me sway you from that, because sometimes impulse decisions can change your life, sometimes good, sometimes bad. But taking a calculated risk, so really weighing out, if this goes well, this could happen because I did that, and making it happen. That's how you change your life. Taking a calculated risk, believing that the risk could happen, being willing to take the risk, being able to put it all on the line because fuck it, I have nothing to lose. That's how a shark moves, okay? You can't be afraid. Sharks aren't afraid. Like I said, sharks are predators, not prey. So when you're a predator and you're on the hunt, you're not worried about getting caught up. You're not worried about something going wrong. You're worried about finding your prey. You're worried about fucking being full by the end of the night, right? So if that's the case, you're willing to take that risk. You're willing to skate on the edge. You're willing to see what it tastes like. You know what I'm saying? So it's really important that you understand you got to be a risk taker. You can't be scary if you're trying to be a shark. You can't be scary when you're trying to be the smarter manipulator. That's not how it works. And that's the one thing I want y'all to understand about manipulation. Now, I told y'all a long time ago when I did my the video about feminine, the harsh truth about femininity. That video, I was telling y'all how I'm gonna start teaching y'all a lot of different things from an essence of grace rather than manipulation, because personally I believe manipulation and grace are in the same motherfucking category, just explained in a different format. But manipulation, it takes place on a regular basis, and that word is just so seen as so aggressive, you know what I'm saying? But in retrospect, if you want to be a woman who's respected and valued, you have to sometimes be the smarter manipulator. So that's why I say, no matter what you take from this video, find the gems and do what you do, okay? So either way, you want to take calculated risks. No more scary shit, all right? And then lastly, the last thing before I get into the negative cons, and we're going to run through those, is remaining persistent. You have to keep going. You have to understand, and I told you this in the last video for certain, there is no such thing as the finish line. One major thing for her was understanding that, fuck, I thought this was going to be it. I thought this was going to be the one. Oh my God, I thought I was going to. No, it's just another thing after that, and another thing after that, and another challenge after that, and then a new era after that. And it just keeps going. You know what I'm saying? But you have to remain persistent, and you want to go back to your list, and you create a new list. What do you want now? Oh, you healed a version of yourself. You healed this aspect of yourself. Okay, what do you want now? Where are you at now? You know? Are you still a shark? Do you need to reframe from some of the things from being a shark? What happened? You know? But just know the journey keeps going, and you have to remain persistent. You should always have a know what you want list, and you should always be working towards the things on that list, okay? So now one thing I wanted to do is give you 4 negative aspects of being a shark. These are things that can develop, that can happen along you becoming a shark. I do think that along her specific journey, her becoming a shark was not a mistake. I do think because she became a shark, there's a lot of things that she had to unlearn that she still continues to unlearn as we continue to work together. But I don't think she regrets being a shark. I don't think she should regret being a shark. I think becoming a shark is the reason she's as successful as she is now. But I do want you to be aware of negative things that can come from embodying that type of person. So 1, being a shark removes love and empathy. It was a phase for her where if it didn't financially make sense, it didn't make sense at all. And that's not a way to live. That's not a good way to live here on this earth when there's so many different opportunities and so much love to give. You should be a person with so much love to give no matter what has happened, you know? Become so healed within yourself that all you have is love to give. And so you remove yourself if the love isn't received, okay? The next one is emotional consequences. So understand that an emotional investment can leave a person feeling emotionally empty or disconnected. It can lead to feelings of loneliness and unfulfillment. So when you're a shark, you're not in your feelings. You don't, like I said, you don't take shit personal. Everything is business. Even personal relationships is business. So when you are moving in that element, in that energy, it can take a toll on you emotionally, and you can be so disconnected from your emotions. It was an aspect of time. It was a period of time where she literally felt nothing. Like, she felt nothing. She couldn't even be excited about things that were positively happening in her life because nothing was enough. You know what I'm saying? And she was so emotionally disconnected from feelings. She was so emotionally disconnected from so many things in her life. She didn't really know how to navigate being able to move in a way that was more fulfilling to her, that would allow her to be more emotionally involved. She had to go through a deep healing journey in order to be able to feel again. So it's important that you recognize that that can play a role. This doesn't happen to everyone, but if you really really step into that world and you really bout your shit, it can easily happen to anyone. Reputation damage. So this wasn't one that happened to her specifically, because I'm not gonna say she stopped in time, but it's like she like started to recognize that certain things didn't align anymore, and so she would never let things go too far. But like sometimes when you are caught up in that and focused on like getting to where you're trying to go, you are willing to risk certain things with your reputation being damaged along the way, and that's just simply not the way to go about it. Not when you want to have a positive image in the long run. It's not worth getting ahead risking something that could fucking damage your reputation. And then the last thing is potential for hurt feelings. So other people can easily feel used or manipulated, and that can lead to hurt feelings or resentment. You'll hurt others and you won't even give a fuck. And that was a stinger for her, okay? Especially when it came down to the people that she cared about, because she never wanted people to feel that way. But it's like, in order for her to get what she wanted at that time, and in order for her to in order for her to go as far as she wanted to go, she had to be very disconnected from feelings of others and feelings of herself. So she was naturally hurting others unintentionally, and it was really tough for her along her journey, and she actually ended up getting humbled along the way, and we're going to get into that as we keep going through the lessons of the days and as I keep telling her little story. But she got humbled, and she's the one that ended up with hurt feelings. And damn, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. It was one of the risks. It was a calculated risk. So yeah, okay, so that's basically how to be a shark and 4 negative aspects of being a shark. And yeah, I want you to take from this video what you want to take from this video. I'm not going to tell you how to navigate this video, but I feel like it was one that you needed. And it's something that could be so beneficial to someone who takes this advice and uses it positively, okay? So either way, one more thing I wanted to tell you guys. So I have an Amazon birthday wish list that I posted, and I guess somebody paid attention to it even though I didn't announce it. And like one of the things on there was a TV, and and like, oh my God, I just threw that on there because what the fuck, right? I don't even watch TV, but I feel like for my new little aesthetic in my living room, I wanted to get a big ass TV. So, and y'all know all the TVs I had up in my like old apartment. So like, I wanted to get another one, and somebody bought the fucking TV, and it was an anonymous fucking send. So whoever bought me the TV, thank you, because you didn't have to do that. And also, if you want to buy me something, you don't have to buy me nothing, girl. Okay, you can totally just do something with a deal of the. I can't even talk tonight. You can totally do something with a deal of the day, dash deal of the day or whatever for the 15 days. Get you something that's gonna make you live a better life. Like that makes me feel good, no matter what. So like, you can do that. Or you can go to my Amazon wish list and you can give me something. Like, y'all know I'm so into like self-care and like just living on my step and stuff. So it's a bunch of little stuff on there that I like love to use or have wanted, or just random things I was thinking of. Cute little decor things I might want to add to my house. So if you want to play a part and always want me to like, talk about or think about you when I see it in my house, then feel free. Okay. And of course, we're going to shout you out on my channel in a video if you purchase me something. Like, I remember last year, one of my old clients, Renee, bought me a juicer. Honey, I use the juicer all the time. Like, that was one of the best gifts ever. So if you want to buy me a gift, feel free, girl. Buy me a gift. Like, I love you and I appreciate it always. Literally, shout out to whoever bought this TV. I think it was a man, because y'all know it be men creeping on my channel who just like love me low key. And some men think I'm a dominatrix. I don't know. We talked about that on live before. I don't know where that come from. Probably just because my energy. I don't fuck off, But either way, thanks to whoever bought the fucking TV anonymously. You're great. And you're blessed and highly favored, okay? Sending you love, light, and all kind of angel shit, okay? A whole lot of goddess energy, babe. Appreciate you. Either way, I love y'all. I love y'all so much. All the links you need are below in the description box. Any link to the dating site you may need is below in the description box. Like I said, today's the little day is $100 off a date like a goddess. The ultimate workshop. So many features in the app. Even if you're just in the app at the base entry, make sure you're in it, because oh my gosh, it's gonna get so crazy. I can't wait. I might even do something special. I don't know if I told you I'm going to Tulum for my birthday. I was originally going to the Dominican, but I'm going to Tulum for my birthday. I love Tulum. I went to Tulum last year, and I'm going to Tulum again this year. So that's how I really love it. I just love it. I feel so free and happy and just like in my goddess energy there. I just can't wait to be naked, running around a mansion, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm so excited. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you take something from it. I hope you benefit from it. And other than that, I will see you tomorrow. Toodaloo.